Want to share some more information coming in the last hours. According to this article, they're basically saying that a top secret dossier detailing serious bullying allegations against the Duchess of Dish Soap has finally been made public. This confidential quote, this confidential file, long buried under the palace silence and legal threats, is now surfacing after Prince William reportedly endorsed the very whistleblower who first raised these concerns. I do not know, to be honest with you, if there is anything else secretive about Meghan Markle, especially when it comes to her bullying allegation. She, I would say, would take a trophy any day back home after she wins the best bully in the world, because this is how she sees it. This is a victory for her because she's shameless, absolute shameless and narcissist. Now, this article is saying that this exposure comes not as a gossip but as part of a calculated move within the royal circles. What I understand from this article is that perhaps Prince William, he is going to publicize or publish those dossiers, those documents that were not published before about Duchess of Dish Soap's bullying behavior, because we know that the employees or the staffers from the Buckingham Palace, they signed a NDA where you cannot speak out, you cannot explain, you cannot share, you cannot say anything about what happened inside of the palace walls. But because we know that Prince William, he hired Jason Knopf, there is a good possibility, and according to this article, they're claiming it, that those documents, those dossiers, top secrets, quote unquote, will be made public. That's the vibe I get from this kind of reporting. Now, Meghan's carefully crafted image is now facing its most serious credibility test, quote unquote. Yet the confidential documents, which insiders confirm were compiled during Meghan's tenure as a working royal, certain testimonies from the former palace staff who describe an atmosphere of emotional cruelty and calculated manipulation, several employees, all of whom signed non-disclosure, again NDA agreements, allegedly suffered mental breakdowns, with one report noting that a senior aide could not stop sharing after could not stop shaking, not sharing, shaking after a direct encounter with the Duchess of Dish Soap. We know that, and I have reported on this before, that Prince William is actually getting more and more involved in terms of how they are abusing Meghan and Harry, the royal titles. Okay, he's getting more and more involved. Why? Because looks like to me he is preparing for him to take the leadership of the British monarchy and become the king. So I have a good feeling that he's looking into everything. In the past 3, 4, 5 years, he was not too bothered about their behavior, Meghan and Harry's behavior, but as he's getting closer and closer to be the head of the monarchy, he's taking notice of a lot of things, and this is not good. When he gets to do this kind of stuff, when he's ready to take on the leadership for the monarchy, it is absolutely not a good sign for Meghan or Harry. So it is possible that Prince William is going to issue some kind of decree or do something that way the public will know every single bullying, not just the allegations but also the incidents. And this is, I believe, what Prince William is working on. Now I want to actually share with you guys this particular video from Lady C, where now she is talking about how William and Dr. Sophie Shanduka is actually joining forces to stop Meghan and Harry's exploiting bullying behavior. Take a listen.
Sophie Shanduka is a horse of a different color, and she is a strong, powerful, adept person. Her MBE is for racial diversity. She knows how to play the race game, especially in England. She was educated at Oxford. Much of her life and professional life have taken place in England. She's not a fool. The mere fact that she now has Ian Rawlinson on her board tells me, I don't know if it's telling you, but it tells me that William understands that she is basically someone who should be backed up. And I'll tell you why also he would feel she should be backed up.
Okay, so before she says anything, I just want to make a point here. It is possible that Prince William is already working with Dr. Sophie Shanduka if he is looking into all of these accusations and abuse of Meghan and Harry regarding the monarchy. I'm pretty confident that he is already looking into into have a relationship with Sophie Shanduka where he will get more dirt from her about Meghan and Harry.
William believes in charities being native. No longer big white man come and say hello and play polo and everything is fine and give a little bit of money to the poor people. That's not what he's about. That's not what black people all over the world want charities to be about. They want, as Peter Ripley said years ago, when Diana, Princess of Wales, got involved with the Women of the World organization, which I was a part of. I was a committee member of the United Nations Association at the time for the Women of the World Award. And it was about people in the first world, irrespective of color, helping people in the third world to be self-sufficient. Not princes floating about on polo ponies with their arriviste wives flaunting her half-naked body all about the place, showing that she doesn't even have two little mounds, she only has two fried eggs, and making herself an object of derision, scorn, and it also has to be said, hopeful desire in case some billionaire clocks that she's hot. And
okay. Well, obviously, we know that this is becoming an absolute disaster as Prince William is coming again closer to become the king of England. It is becoming more of a big disaster actually for these duplicitous duos, Harry and Meghan. Join our membership, subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.